Drawing the unit circles. A unit circle is a circle radius of 1 unit drawn on a grid using any scale. Click the button to observe. Trigonometric ratios from the unit circle. Sine of theta is equal to opposite side over the hypotenuse, which is equal to y over r. Trigonometric ratios on the Cartesian plane. Trigonometric ratios on the Cartesian plane. The ratios will appear whenever the circle is clicked at any point on the circumference. For example, if we click on point A, whose coordinates are 0.86 and 0.5, where the chord OA subtends an angle of 30 degrees at the center, we get cosine of 30 degrees is 0.86. Sine of 30 degrees is 0.5. Tangent of 30 degrees is 0.58. Trigonometric ratios of negative angles. A unit circle with angles measured from x-axis in the clockwise direction gives ratios of negative angles. Sine of negative theta is equal to negative sine theta, which gives us negative y. Cosine of negative theta is equal to cos theta, which gives us x. Tan of negative theta is equal to negative y over x. We can use the unit circle to obtain trigonometric ratios from 0 degrees to 360 degrees. The first quadrant lies between 0 degrees and 90 degrees, and all the trigonometric ratios are positive. The second quadrant lies between 90 degrees and 180 degrees, and sine of theta is positive, cosine of theta is negative, and tangent of theta is negative. The third quadrant lies between 180 degrees and 270 degrees, and sine of theta is negative, cosine of theta is negative, and tangent of theta is positive. The fourth quadrant lies between 270 degrees and 360 degrees, and sine of theta is negative, cosine of theta is positive, and tangent of theta is negative. Only radian measure. The radian measure is a unit used to measure angles. 1 radian is an angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc equal in length to the radius of the circle. The circumference of a circle of radius r is equal to 2 pi r. This subtends an angle of 2 pi radians, which gives us 2 pi radians at the center. 1 revolution along the circumference of a circle is 360 degrees. Therefore, 2 pi radians is equal to 360 degrees. We take pi as 3.142. Hence, example 1. Express 30 degrees in radians.
Example 2. Express 2/3 pi radians in degrees.
Commercial arithmetic. Credit traders allow customers to buy such items like TVs, fridges, sewing machines, so that they acquire them on credit, since they involve huge sums of money. To buy an item, the creditor allows the customer to pay a deposit and make payments of the balance by installments with an interest.
government revenue is collected by the Income Tax Department and deposited at the central bank. This money is budgeted for and disbursed by the Treasury to facilitate development in various areas in the country.
Definition: goods that involve huge sums of money may be bought in two ways. 1. Cash price. Here, the customer pays all the money that is required. And 2. Hire purchase. This is where the customer either pays a deposit, then the balance is paid in equal monthly installments for a certain period of time, or one does not pay any deposit but pays in installments, also known as check-off system. In the hire purchase scheme, the hire purchase price is usually higher than the cash price since it is paid on compound interest. Cash price of 25,000 Kenya shillings. Deposit 5,000 Kenya shillings and 12 monthly installments of 3,000 Kenya shillings, or deposit of 5,000 Kenya shillings plus 3,000 Kenya shillings times 12 months. The person paying cash will pay 25,000 Kenya shillings. The person paying under the hire purchase scheme will pay 5,000 Kenya shillings plus 3,000 multiplied by 12. This gives us 5,000 plus 36,000 Kenya shillings, which is equal to 41,000 Kenya shillings. The compound interest formula. Using the compound interest formula, amount is given by principal multiplied by, in brackets, 1 plus rate percent raised to power n. Using the information given in the previous calculation, where A, the amount, is 36,000 Kenya shillings, P, the principal, is 20,000 Kenya shillings, R, the rate, is rate per month, and N, the number of months, is 12 months. We can now find the rate R of interest per month. 36,000 is equal to 20,000 multiplied by, in brackets, 1 plus rate percent raised to power 12. Dividing both sides by 20,000. This becomes 36,000 divided by 20,000, which is equal to 20,000 divided by 20,000 multiplied by, in brackets, 1 plus rate percent to the power of 12. 1.8 is equal to, in brackets, 1 plus rate percent raised to power 12. Finding the 12th root on both sides. The 12th root of 1.8 is equal to the 12th root of, in brackets, 1 plus rate percent raised to power 12. 1.8 raised to power 12 is equal to 1 plus rate percent. 1.0502 is equal to 1 plus rate percent. Therefore, 1.0502 minus 1 is equal to rate percent. 0.0502 is equal to rate percent. Rate of interest per month, therefore, is equal to 5.02%. Check-off system of hire purchase. In a check-off system of hire purchase scheme, the buyer does not pay any deposit but only pays the monthly installments. The employer deducts the required amount from the employee's salary and pays directly to the trader. Cash price is 18,000 Kenya shillings. Hire purchase installments is 4,000 Kenya shillings multiplied by 8. Using the compound interest formula, amount is equal to principal times in brackets 1 plus rate percent raised to power n. Amount is equal to 4,000 multiplied by 8, which gives us 32,000 Kenya shillings. Principal equals to cash price, which is equal to 18,000 Kenya shillings. Income tax. This is tax paid on money made from employment, business, or capital. Tax paid to the government from employment, that is, salaried persons, is known as pay as you earn. In order to calculate pay as you earn, we use a tax bands, which are provided by the government. Example 1. James earns 30,000 Kenya shillings per month. He gets a monthly relief of 1,056 Kenya shillings per month. Calculate his monthly pay as you earn. Solution. We will use the above tax band. The first charge is on the first 9,680 Kenya shillings. First, 9,680 Kenya shillings calculated as 10 over 100 multiplied by 9,680, which is equal to 968. The second charge is on 18,800 Kenya shillings minus 9,680 Kenya shillings, which is equal to 9,120 Kenya shillings. Next, 9,120 Kenya shillings calculated as 15 over 100 multiplied by 9,120, which gives us 1,368. The third charge is on 27,940 Kenya shillings minus 18,800 Kenya shillings, which is equal to 9,120 Kenya shillings. Next, 9,120 Kenya shillings calculated as 20 over 100 multiplied by 9,120, which gives us 1,824. The fourth charge is on 30,000 Kenya shillings minus 27,920 Kenya shillings, which is equal to 2,080 Kenya shillings. 25 over 100 multiplied by 2,080 is equal to 520 Kenya shillings. The total tax is 968 plus 1,368 plus 1,824 plus 520, which is equal to 4,680 Kenya shillings per month. Tax relief due is 1,056 Kenya shillings. Therefore, tax paid is 4,680 minus 1,056, which is equal to 3,624 Kenya shillings per month, which is the pay as you earn. Example 2. Mary pays a tax of 2,272 Kenya shillings per month after being deducted tax relief of 1,056 Kenya shillings. Calculate her salary. Step 3. We consider the tax rate in the next band and assume the amount to be taxed is Y Kenya shillings. Tangents. Definition.